Good morning to everybody out there. This is Telly here, back with a new video for everybody. Today is November 16th, 2013. It's a Saturday morning, and I'm back with a new video. Like I said, I've been brainstorming a lot lately, and I've just been doing, little videos about observations that I've seen. It's mainly been around the house that I've only showed to my family just to, to keep us laughing. When times get a little bit hard, we just, we find things to joke about around here. But I decided to do something that I want to showcase to one of my friends, maybe some co-workers, just something new that I'm trying here, just to, be a little bit more creative, and you'll see. But mostly, these are some of the things that I've seen, like on the street, whether, I'm running errands or I'm in the car just driving, and I see a whole lot of crazy things on the street. But there is a movement that has been going around for some time now, for some years, and I'm not sure where it came from, but it's taking over. This movement I'm talking about here is the Bonnet Movement, people. The Bonnet Movement has taken over. Females, now I don't see any males doing this. I see females walking out of their houses in their bonnets, like, just to go do things. And I'm like, no, where did that come from? I understand, ladies, all the time you don't feel like combing your hair, but the bonnet outside / shower cap, that's not the answer. It's just not going to work. So I've come up with the list of the top 5 places that you're most likely to see a female wearing a bonnet / shower cap out in a public place. The top 5 places you're most likely to see a female wearing a bonnet outside. And for this video, I decided to make a sign, and I think it's going to be, pretty self-explanatory. Just say no to the bonnet. Just say no to the bonnet. But here we go. Top 5 places. Number 5, at the park. Now, this could be whether a lady is walking around, trying to get her exercise on, or, just taking the kids out to play, maybe something like that, just hanging out, watching their kids have Little League practice or something like that. But they want to come out in the bonnet. And it's great, that you're trying to get out the house, do the things for the kids or whatnot. But if you're going to get your health on, you got to get your comb and brush on too. Because that bonnet out the house like that, walking around the park, it's not cute, ladies. I understand, but it's not cute. So that's my number 5 place. Now, the number 4 place would be anywhere on 7th Avenue. This is in Miami we're talking about here, people. Anywhere on 7th Avenue or any other hood area in Miami-Dade County. Now, as soon as I've gotten in the car and left the driveway, I'm hitting 135th Street, and bam, I see a lady just walking down the street with a bonnet. Now, I don't know where she's going. I don't know what her destination is, but I've seen it by, the little hotels, motels. I've seen it around that area, too. It's just, and when you get into the real hooded areas, it gets worse, people. Oh, it gets worse. But females, it's not a good look. Now, these are the top 5 places you're most likely to see a female outside wearing a bonnet / shower cap. Number 3, the laundromat. The laundromat is another common place that you're going to see a female wearing a bonnet. Now, I understand you're just going to do your laundry, you're going to wash, maybe dry, maybe do both, but I mean, it doesn't matter if it's really early or really late at night. It's still a public place, folks, and you want to have your hair combed. I mean, if you don't feel like combing your hair, you could put on a regular hat. You could do that. You could even put on a bandana. I think bandanas, that's more acceptable than that bonnet. Anything is more acceptable than that bonnet. Because I was at the laundromat, I was around there the other day, and I saw this lady. She not only did she have on a bonnet, she also had on her house gown, her house dress. I mean, I know she was a little bit older and everything, but come on, lady. I mean, come on. That's not gonna work. That's not acceptable. I understand it was a Saturday night. Maybe, the laundry houses are a little less populated at that time. But, no, that was a double offender. Double offender. No, no, no. No. Laundromat. Okay. Let's go move on to number 2. Now I think most people would agree with my number 2 place. Any kind of public transportation. That means a bus, a jitney, or a metro rail, or maybe a cab. Any other, type of, the tri-rail, did I say that? Yeah, metro rail, tri-rail. It's just, once again, no. I don't understand why people think it's okay to get on the bus with their hair not combed. I mean, you never know what could happen. The bus, God forbid, the bus could crash. It could catch on fire or something, and then you're just standing out in the street looking crazy because you didn't want to comb your hair that day. You just never know, people, especially on this public transportation. People have camera phones, and they could pull out their phone and decide they want to videotape the people on the public transportation, and then next thing you know, you're on YouTube in your bonnet. It's like that. Oh my God, this is hilarious. I don't understand. But that's my number 2 place. And the number 1 place where you're most likely to see a female wearing a bonnet / shower cap is the grocery store. Oh my goodness, people. The grocery store. I know, it doesn't matter what state you're in. I'm sure everybody has seen this at least one time. Doesn't matter what area you're from. You're going to see somebody in the grocery store with a bonnet. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it. Now, this is just puzzling to me. I understand that you have to go in there and maybe pick up a few things, but just put on a regular hat. Just put on a regular hat. Don't walk in there. It's not cute when you're pushing a cart full of groceries and then you got a bonnet on your head. Like, you're going to be in the grocery store for a long time. You're going to be standing in those long lines. If you have a big basket full of stuff, it takes too long for the self-checkout, because then the self-checkout acts like it wants to malfunction on you when you have all those groceries, and then you have to call the attendant over, and then you're just standing there in your bonnet in the grocery store longer than necessary. So when you're going out to the grocery store, you're going to be there for a while. So just take a few minutes to comb your hair. That's what we have wigs for, ladies. I know some of y'all have wigs in a drawer at your house somewhere. Throw one of those bad boys on. Don't submit to the bonnet. That's not cool. That doesn't help you out, and that doesn't help me out, because I'm the one who has to look at you. Maybe you don't have to look at yourself once you step out, but other people around have to look at you. And that's not doing anything good for the both of us. That's not attractive. Now, if you don't want any guys trying to talk to you, then I could see why, but because they won't even give you a second look if you have that bonnet on. But you never know. Some of these dudes, they might just have the nerve to talk to you while you have a bonnet on. That shows you what kind of dudes they are. Yeah, but that's going to do it for my list of the top 5 places you're most likely to see a female wearing a bonnet/shower cap outside of their home. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope that you've learned something, because I think it's very informative. Just say no to bonnets. Here's the sign. Once again, just say no. You could wear a regular hat. You could wear a beanie. You know, that's another type of headwear. You could wear a bandana. You could wear a wig. If you know, you could do a bun with the comb in the back. Ladies, you could even put on a hoodie, like, you know, you could just find a hoodie with the zip up and throw it over top of your head. That's acceptable. Nobody's going to see that, but you still look presentable. So, that's going to do it for this video. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back soon. Peace.